welcome back from Christmas and New Year's. This week on the Coaches Show, we're joined by head men's basketball coach Dave Daniels, whose team has been enjoying the Christmas break, not with time off, but putting W's up. So thanks for joining us this week, Coach, and congratulations on what's been a nice little run of late.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk about that. How nice is it? I believe it's 4 of the last 7 you guys have won, including 3 conference wins recently.
Yeah, we've won 3 of our last 4. It's been been really pleased. I think it really helped us add an Alex Birketoft, and like we talked about earlier, I knew it was going to take a little while for these guys to gel. They've really started to come together. The biggest thing I think has been on the defensive end. We've really been guarding the last 6 or 7 games, and really pleased with that.
If anybody was watching over the break, they saw that sudden click for the team. I believe it was the game at Monterey Bay. Watching online, the second half, the defense just was crazy and phenomenally good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's where it all started coming together?
Yeah, it did. We played pretty well in stretches up at Idaho State the game before that, right after finals, and so I think it started to come together. We were a little bit flat that first half of Monterey Bay, but the second half and then on, we've really defended. So I do think something clicked a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun.
How much does that help the guys? I know you hammer these guys day in and day out at practice. Do it this way, it'll pay off, listen to us. How much did that win down in Dominican and then starting to get these wins in conference start building their confidence and believing, yeah, that coach knows what he's talking about?
Yeah, it always helps when what you're trying to do is effective. And what we finally consistently did. We'd seen there'd been spurts and glimpses of it earlier, but consistently we saw what we've been trying to do, playing our game, and so it's really fun to see that. And the guys are really enjoying it. When that hard work pays off, it's a good feeling.
Also noting a couple of things about this team. You'd mentioned they have to learn how to win. I think we've seen over the last month they have learned how to win. We had a couple close games early in the season that got away, but close games now seem to be something that are going your way, aside from the Western Oregon game, getting the win in overtime, getting the win at Central, getting the win against Billings here.
Yeah.
How nice is that you're finishing games?
It is. We talk a lot about that, finishing plays and finishing games, and again, it's really been on the defensive end that we've gotten key stops. We're still not clicking like I would like to see us offensively, so we're looking for that. When that end of the floor comes into focus, I think you're going to see another. I think we have several levels of improvement, and most teams, I think at this point in the season, are kind of starting to level off, and that's kind of where you are. Where I feel probably more than any team that I've coached, we're still improving. We're getting better in practice. The guys are, one of the things we talk about is embracing the grind of getting better when it's such a long season at this point. And even today was another great example. Guys came out and worked really hard, and we got better today, which is really all you can ask.
You mentioned the offense not yet clicking on all cylinders. Simon Fraser coming in. They like to get up 80 to 90 shots a game. They're going to be known for offense, 100 points a game kind of average. Is this the weekend where the offense clicks, and is this the weekend where it has to click to beat a team like that?
Yeah, the style of the game is going to be a lot different. So we'll score a lot of points. It won't be necessarily in our system the way that they pressure full court and trap. They don't really allow you to run offense. So we'll be scoring a lot of points, but it'll be a little bit of a different attack than what we see on a normal basis. But I think anytime you can see the ball going through the hoop, that's gonna help. We have taken some steps. I think Eric Kinney has really settled in, and he's knowing where he's scoring. And he didn't score really well in the last game, but 3 or 4 games before that, he'd really been consistent. And I think Kevin is starting to settle in now. He had his second double-double in 4 games or 3 games, and Boona is kind of coming into his own, and Alex is just continuing to get better every minute that he plays. He's continuing to improve.
I think the thing that's got to be nice about this season is you just rattled off 4 different names. I don't know that we could have rattled off 4 names that were having strong games in day in and day out last season. How nice is it to have that depth? And it seems like it has been kind of a different guy each night. It hasn't just been one guy having to step up.
Yeah, and I didn't even mention Mike, who scored well and shot the ball really well all year as well. So we have 5 or 6 guys that can finish and score, and that's without Aubrey. We haven't had Aubrey for 5 weeks. It'll be 5 weeks, and we're hoping to get him back this Thursday. But he's getting X-rays even right now as we're talking. So we're hoping that he's going to be cleared to play this weekend.
Another unfamiliar court this weekend. Home.
Yeah.
Three home games in the first 15. How nice is it? Are the guys looking forward to playing a couple of home games?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just get back on our own court and kind of in our own domain, and not be on the road. It's a blessing.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
this weekend.
Thank you.
Crusader women were at home this weekend, hosting Simon Fraser on Thursday. Taylor Simmons had 16 points and 7 assists in a 103-86 setback. Katie Kreiderman, shown here, had 12 points and 6 rebounds for the Crusaders. Lexi Tubbs led the way with 21 points for the Crusaders on the night, while Coco Gall added 14 points in the game. Saturday night, NNU took on Western Washington, falling 85-66. Ellie Logan led the way for the Crusaders with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Coco Gall added 15 points and 11 rebounds in the setback for NNU. Taylor Simmons added in 9 points, 5 assists, and 5 steals for the Crusaders, who now hit the road for games at Seattle Pacific and Montana State Billings.